it's a Native American story. I don't know for sure, but I absolutely love it. It talks about how this boy goes up to his dad and he asks, Dad, how come, sometimes I feel like I'm being good and sometimes I feel like I'm being bad? And the dad goes and tells him about how there are two wolves living inside everybody. And one of the wolves is a good wolf and one of the wolves is a bad wolf. And the boy asks, well, which wolf wins? And he says, the one you feed more. And I think that's so powerful and so true. If you continue to do the things you know you need to do and you keep feeding that good energy, that's where your life is going to lead. And it sounds so obvious, but common sense may not always be so common.
Especially when not common sense is constantly reinforced in all of our minds.
Yeah, that's so true.
Yeah, I mean, it is a constant progression, and you can't, like, even if you're constantly surrounded, like, you just got to be real sometimes. Like, the easiest way to keep your vibrations high and your positive energy and your spirit high is just to eliminate anything that doesn't feel good. Eliminate, if you're not hanging out with people that are making you feel good and making you feel like you're like, if they don't make you feel excited about tomorrow, like what the hell
Yeah,
is the point?
dude, I love that phrase. And another good one for just keeping your energy high. And this is something I try to practice. Obviously, I'm not going to claim to be perfect. I fall short many days, but I live by the philosophy where you should spend half of your time for yourself, so growing yourself, and half your time in service. Because I think obviously if you're spending all your time serving others, you're just going to be depleted. You're going to have no energy for anybody, including yourself.
Yeah.
If you spend all the time on yourself and you're not helping anybody, again, that's just not very fulfilling. Mm-hmm. So I think when you talk about spiritual energy, that's just a perfect philosophy to make sure your bucket is full. That way you can fill up as many other buckets as you can.
Yeah. And understanding too, like there needs to be, there's bad, like bad energy is fine. Like there's never going to be all positive energy. And the good thing about that is, like, when there's bad energy, bad things happen, the good just feels that much better.
Mm-hmm. Well, and so what's funny about this is if you would have told me that you can't always have good days when I was 2 years younger, I would have debated you to the death on this. I used to believe genuinely that you could have all good days all the time and always be happy. And anytime you weren't happy was a failure, basically. And it took a lot of just life experiences, I guess, and sometimes kind of getting emotionally slapped in the face to realize that, yeah, if you don't experience those sad, lonely, almost depressed or anxious experiences, you don't know how good those good experiences are.
Yeah.
And so if you're always having good experiences, it's a dangerous thing because that then becomes your normal and you just don't appreciate it as much.
Yeah, no,